Good evening, everybody. This is Andaleeb, and you are watching the Andaleeb Show. And today is 7th of August, and the time is almost 5 of the evening. And I'm making this video to upload on my YouTube channel after 2 days of gap. I did not make any video for like past 2 days, and I'm making this video right now because, as I told you earlier in my videos, that my result came out about 2 or 3 days ago, and I was busy there. My result of second prof came out, and I passed that prof. And for the past 2 days, I am celebrating that. I know it is really weird to, and rather stupid, to celebrate the result of BAMS second prof, but I don't know. Me and my friends were doing it for the first day. Me and my homies, me and my brothers, my friends. We cooked lunch for ourselves, and that is why I was really busy there. Therefore, I did not get the time to make a video. And yesterday, there are 3 people. Our roll numbers are back to back in our class. Our roll numbers are back to back in our university exams. We are sitting behind one another. So there was this there was this group of 3 of us, and we used to help each other in the exams. I used to help them. To be honest, I used to help them. I did not ask them any single question. I did not ask them any single answer. That is why I used to help them. But there was this group of 3 of us, and all 3 of us got passed in the exam. Therefore, we decided that only 3 of us should go out somewhere to celebrate this result. And yesterday we went out in a cafe and restaurant. It was like a rooftop restaurant and cafe, and it was really good. Okay, the view was amazing. The food was, just modest, but the time we spent together was really great. It was a time really well spent. It was good. Okay, so this was the reason that I had not uploaded any videos for the past 2 days, but today finally I've got the time, and I have go to some place at 6 today. Therefore, I am making this video. I am completing this video in about 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, so I was thinking about the topics of which I should make a video on today. And when I opened my Google, I was scrolling through the news, and I saw this news that the CJP has named its conveners and co-conveners and some of the other position holders of its party. The Cockroach Janata Party has finally named Abhijit Dipke, the co-founder of it, as the national convener of the Cockroach Janata Party. Abhijit Dipke is the convener of the CJP now. And convener is the word that I only used to hear about Arvind Kejriwal, that he is the convener of Aam Aadmi Party. Otherwise, we have party presidents. Mallikarjun Kharge is the party president of Congress. Nitin Nabin is the party president of the BJP. Only Arvind Kejriwal is the convener of Aam Aadmi Party. In Hindi, it is called Sanyojak Aam Aadmi Party, convener of Aam Aadmi Party. So, following the paths of Aam Aadmi Party, he has also named himself as the convener, not the president. He is the convener of the Cockroach Janata Party. And the national spokespersons, the national spokespersons of the CJP, Saurav Das and Ashutosh Ranka, they have been named as co-conveners. And there are some other people who have been named as the, like the organizational secretary, the co-organizational secretary, and all these kind of things. They have distributed all these posts to different people. So I mean to say that the Cockroach Janata Party is trying to make its way into the politics. Okay, therefore they are trying to do this. Therefore they are doing this. They are naming the conveners, they are naming the spokespersons, they are naming the organizational secretaries, and they have also said that they are going to initiate the process of making the units, of making the Lok Sabha units of the CJP, of making the Vidhan Sabha units of the CJP. They are going to make the units at the city level of different cities of our country of the CJP. So they are doing the things that average political party does. They are moving like a political party. I think sooner than later they are going to register themselves as a political party. That is why I think they are moving in that direction. Therefore they are doing this. So it is really great. We will have another party in the mix, and they have said almost 65% of the population of India has an age below 35 years. Therefore our country is very high on youths. Therefore they have said they are going to raise the voices, raise the issues of the youths. Therefore they are I think moving in that direction of being a political party, a proper political party. And they have also thrown their weight behind this student protest that is going on in Jharkhand. They have also said that they are going to work as a pressure group, and some of the people of their party will go there and meet with those people who are staging a protest against a paper leak, or I think some discrepancies in the exams in Jharkhand. Therefore, a protest is going on in Jharkhand, and it has gained quite a limelight in our country. And the CJP, finally they have said that some of its members will go to Jharkhand and they will take part in that protest. And there are some people, I would say 6, I think there are 6 people who are on a hunger strike there in that Jharkhand protest. And I saw a video yesterday in which Sonam Wangchuk was talking to one of the protester who is on a hunger strike, and Sonam Wangchuk has said he has requested to that protester that he should take water. At least he is doing hunger strike, he should not eat anything, but at least he should take water. He should hydrate himself. He is like an OG of the hunger strike. Sonam Wangchuk is like the OG of hunger strike, and he is just giving out tips how to carry on the hunger strike. He is just giving out the tips to people how to do this. Therefore, he has said to him that you do not eat anything. Okay, it is good. You do not want to eat anything, do not eat, because it is a hunger strike. But at least you should drink. He should drink water. So yeah, he has said this. And Sonam Wangchuk yesterday, I think he was talking to Rajdeep Sardesai of India Today, and he has said that his wife Gitanjali Yangmo, she wanted Rahul Gandhi to be in the picture in some form or another, to be seen as the person who ended the hunger strike of Sonam Wangchuk. She wanted to include him in that process of ending the hunger strike of Sonam Wangchuk, and reportedly, according to Sonam Wangchuk, she even contacted the Congress party, but she did not get any positive response from them. That is why I think she criticized Congress party a little after Sonam Wangchuk ended his hunger strike, and she praised Sanatan Dharma and BJP a little after Sonam Wangchuk ended his hunger strike, because I think there was some bad blood between her and the Congress party, because the Congress party did not give her positive response when she reached up to them. That is why I think that has happened. So this was the thing. And the other thing is, Thalapathy Vijay, Udayanidhi Stalin and Thalapathy Vijay, they have been in news for the past 2 or 3 days, because Udayanidhi Stalin had passed a really crude remark about Turisha Krishnan, which he later said that he did not mean it, he was just talking about Kaveri water. But everybody knows what he was talking about. So, he was arrested by the Tamil Nadu police, but he got bail, he was released. And today, Thalapathy Vijay I think he has called a meeting of all the MPs of Tamil Nadu. There are 39 Lok Sabha seats and 8 Rajya Sabha seats in Tamil Nadu, and Thalapathy Vijay has called out a meeting of all these MPs, and he wants to discuss the delimitation bill that the central government, Modi and Shah, are going to propose in this session of the parliament. He is going to talk, he is going to know about what they are thinking about this bill is, because there has been news that the DMK is softening their stance on this delimitation bill. Earlier, when this delimitation bill was introduced in Lok Sabha in April, DMK chief with MK Stalin himself, he burnt a copy of this bill. And he said it is a black bill. And now, since the Congress party has ditched the DMK in the Tamil Nadu State Assembly, and the DMK is moving closer to the NDA, so there were some news that the DMK is softening their stance on this delimitation bill, and they might support this bill when the BJP government will table this bill in this session of the parliament. But Udayanidhi Stalin has said that no, we are not going to support this bill. It is really stupid. We have been opposing this bill since its get-go, since it's starting. Therefore, we are not going to support this bill. But many news outlets and media channels have been saying that the DMK can support this bill. Therefore, the Thalapathy Vijay has called out the meeting of all the MPs of Tamil Nadu, and he is going to talk to them not to support this bill, because it is really stupid. South Indian parties and South Indian people think that it is really stupid, and yeah, it is. because it is going to increase the seats. It is going to increase 50% of the seats across all of the Indian states, 50% of the Lok Sabha seats across all of the Indian states uniformly. But it will be stupid because UP has 80 seats and its total seats will be 120 after this bill, and Kerala has 20 seats and its seat will be 30. So seats of both the states are increasing by 50%, but the gap between them, currently this gap between UP and Kerala is 60, but after the passage of this bill, when both of these states will get 50% of the increased seats, the gap between both of these states in terms of Lok Sabha seats will be 90. From 60, this gap will increase to 90. Therefore, it is really stupid, okay? Their voices will not have that much weight. The weight of the MPs, the weight of the voice of the MPs from South India will not have that much authority, because the North Indian leaders, they will be in such a large number that they can decide whatever they want on their own inside of the parliament. Therefore, the South Indian leaders and the South Indian people, they are opposing this bill, and today Udayanithi Stalin has also said no, they are not going to change their stance on their bill. So it is good. We'll see what will happen with this bill. And there is another bill that is, the talk of the town, the FCRA bill, the Foreign Contribution Regulation Amendment. The right wingers are really happy that this bill is coming. I don't know what they think this bill is going to do, okay? They are very happy. FCRA bill is coming, okay? So this bill will regulate the funds, the foreign funds that the churches, NGOs and other organizations receive here in our country. It will regulate the foreign funds. And people, the right wingers, they are happy because there is this stupid thing in their mind that whenever a protest in our country happens, it is always, it is always funded by some foreign country. Therefore, they think that without any foreign funding, no protest is going to be carried out in our country. They are really stupid. They are this stupid, okay? Therefore, they are happy for this. They think that every protest that happens in our country is to destabilize in our country. They think there is no genuine protest in our country. Therefore, they are happy that all the foreign funding will stop. And the people who are opposing this bill, they are talking sense. They are saying because many NGOs, and I would say almost all of the NGOs in our country, they receive foreign funds from some other foreign country, okay? All of them almost receive foreign funds, and they use it to regulate schools, to regulate orphanage, to distribute foods and water and all these kind of things that the NGOs do. They use this fund for these kind of activities, and they are afraid they will not be able to do this once the government pass that bill, because this bill, I think it gives sweeping powers to bureaucrats. They can act on the funds, like if they think there is something fishy in these funds, they can just take over this fund. So it will be really stupid. Without any proper hearing, it can happen. I think this is in this bill. That is why these people are opposing this bill. And many Christian missionaries, many Christian churches are also opposing this bill, because these churches, they get funds from many Christian countries outside of India, and they use these funds to carry out their activities, to maintain the churches, to build new churches, and to carry out whatever they do. Therefore, they are also very unhappy with this bill. And many of the NDA allies are also against this bill, because some of the NDA allies of the northeastern parts and from the south part of our country, they have their core voters of Christian. Their core voters are Christian, and they are afraid if they will support this bill, if the NDA government passes that bill, so it will be like a axe on the foot of these people, okay? They are like putting an axe into their own foot. Like the Christians will get angry with these parties, and they are not gonna vote for them. They are not gonna vote for them ever again. Therefore, they are also talking to Amit Shah, they are also talking to Narendra Modi, that they should not do this, they should not go through with this FCRA bill, or at least if they want to go ahead with this, they should introduce some amendments in this bill. The bill in this form and shape, they are not going to support this. They want some amendments to be made in this bill. After that, they will support this. So a lot of talk is going on this FCRA bill. And Kiren Rijiju, I think he met Rahul Gandhi yesterday, and he asked him to support the government on this delimitation bill, and Rahul Gandhi has simply said that no, our party is not going to support this bill. our party is not going to support this delimitation bill because of the reason I told you earlier, because it will be injustice to the South Indian states who have successfully managed population across all these years, okay? Therefore, it is going to be stupid. They have done a good thing and now they have to take a loss for it. They have to take a disadvantage for it. I think it is really stupid. Therefore, the Congress party, Rahul Gandhi himself has clearly said that they are not going to support this bill. It is really stupid. So it is good, all right. Finally, something, finally there is some motion in our politics. Okay, so this is the thing. So it was really nice talking to you guys. After 2 days I got to talk to you, and I don't know what has happened to my YouTube channel, alright. I'm not getting views. Earlier I used to get about 30 views, about 35, 40. But I don't know what has happened. Now I just get 2 views, 10 views, no views. I don't know what is happening with my YouTube channel. But I'm not gonna give up. I have already said that I have given me 6 months. From July I have given me 6 months. Up to December I have the time, and in that time I think I have to grow this channel into something big. I have to grow this channel to a very big thing. And the way it is going, I don't think it is going to happen, but I'm not gonna give up, alright. I'm going to continue. So this was all from me. This is Andalib signing off. Thank you for watching this video, and Tata. Have a great rest of your evening. I have to go somewhere. That is why. Tata. Bye bye.